Okay, I don't usually do rants this early in the morning. 25 after 8. Yeah, I didn't have my coffee, so maybe I should stop this thing right now. Okay. I just seen in the Irving media. Okay, we all know the trial, Richard Oland, when he was murdered in St. John. Now, when he was murdered, this was big news. Everybody was coming. Everybody wanted to know what was going on. For some journalists that just came from the Irving Journalism School or St. Thomas Journalism School, this was like a dream come true. I mean, this is New Brunswick. There's nothing going on. It's boring. I wish there would be a journalist like W5, which there was supposed to be, to sit down with me and discuss my battle, which is still going with the justice system and the police, but surely focus. So there's nothing really going on here in New Brunswick. So when the Richard Oland was murdered, oh my God, everybody, ready to cover it. And guess what? The Irvings, they started asking, journalists were starting asking questions, and people were coming from around the world to, cover this story. This is, a billionaire, and is he a billionaire? No, a millionaire, and, this is like, what do you call this? Like a soap opera, but anyway, a serious soap opera. So the Irvings gave the orders to their soldiers, their journalists, and said, you will not do no stories, no what you think happened on this case until the police is done with their investigation, and then when they announce a news conference, you will cover it. That's it. So the Irving soldiers, the journalists, couldn't report on this story, and they didn't. They didn't, because Jamie Irving, and to the Irving family and the Oland, they're pretty close. I bet she, what's going on? So anyway, and it was said. So, as you know, Richard Oland, Dennis Oland was found guilty by a jury, and he was in jail for a few months. Now there's a retrial. It just started. The retrial just started, all right? So, what do I see here? Okay, wait a minute. Look at this. Not eggs, but where is it? Okay, how do you stop this anyway? Come on. I'm not going to start this all over again, no. See, this is where they got professional. See, Dennis Oland survey found 27% believe him to be guilty. 27% believe him to be guilty. Okay, so let's, two things here. Let's see here. Now, Mike Laundry, Irving soldier, journalist. Big story. Okay. Of the 38,000 phone calls made, what? Work out the hundreds of the goals discover. Anyway, I don't know, I'm not going to read the whole thing. One thing, so you can see it. Let's see if it's in the Irving paper or just tomorrow. Drug use. I remember. Big turnout. Okay, maybe I missed it. Anyway, so it's pretty serious. So my question is this: 27% of the citizens they put in their media that 27% believe that Mr. Oland is guilty. Only 27%. Even though a jury found him guilty, and it didn't take long either. A few hours, I think. Anyway, is the jury secluded during this trial? Are they stuck in a motel? They don't read the paper. They don't read they don't go on the internet, because this is trying to influence the jury right here, and the judge should really say something. The judge should maybe stop the trial and start all over again, because the jury, once they're out of there, if they read the internet or read the paper, you're going to see a big headline: 27% of the citizens believe that he's guilty. Influence is the Irving trying to influence this trial with their newspapers to influence the jury? Are they trying to help their friends, the Olands? You tell me. Only in New Brunswick.